Hello, everyone. I'm Edwin from Junction.
Hi, my name is MJ from Alto Ventures program.
And welcome to the opening ceremony of Solve the SDGs 2022.
Oh my God, Edwin, look at the crowd!
Wow.
Yeah, it's so incredible to see so many people in real life. And I'm so happy that so many of you joined at Startup Sauna today in Finland, and also Umbrella from all over the world.
That's right. It's awesome to have a live audience for the first time in the Solve the SDGs history, and awesome to have you also online people.
As many of you know, the Solve the SDG is a hackathon where we focus on solving challenges based on the UN's Sustainable Development Goals. So this is a place for you, people like you who want to get their hands dirty to make the world a better place.
It may seem like an insurmountable task. No one can change the world alone, let alone in one weekend. But together with bright minds from all over the world, world-class mentors, and sufficient data, we can take a step, or maybe two, to the right direction. And that's how every important journey gets started.
Yes, absolutely right.
So MJ, what are you most excited about for this weekend?
Well, I guess the same as many of you participants, I'm also really passionate about the Sustainable Development Goals. And of course, you know, meeting new people in the sauna and Umbrella, and the innovations coming up, the winner, and the barbecue.
Well,
how about you, Edwin?
I'm getting excited about the barbecue as well, and I'm a little hungry now that you mentioned it. What I'm really most super excited about is just to see the amazing projects that the people are going to see during the weekend, and especially the different technologies that the people are going to use, because a lot of the technology is kind of open-ended with the challenges. So how about you? Are you excited? Woo!
Yes.
That's awesome.
Now, before we dive into the challenges available for solving, let's take a look at the practicalities and the weekend's program.
So, yes, let's first take a look at the online platform we're using for the hackathon, Umbrella and Junction app. Umbrella for communication and Junction app for the review of the projects. If you haven't already signed into Umbrella, we suggest doing it right after the opening ceremony. So in Umbrella, you will be able to schedule meetings with mentors as well as other participants. Organizers also have their own chat in Umbrella where you can go and ask for additional questions. It's also the main source for additional information during the hackathon. So MJ, what about team formation? Is that happening also in Umbrella?
Well, actually, the team building will be happening on the Gather platform. If you're looking for a team or team member, please go and check the instructions on how to join the session. So it's under Umbrella Schedule tab, and then click this team building icon on the timeline. So if you don't have a team members yet, this is a time for you. And now when your team is ready, you can start checking the detailed descriptions on the virtual booth of our partners. And also you can connect with the mentors from there. And next, Edwin, what about the deadlines of the weekend? When is the first one?
Yes, so definitely there are a couple of deadlines that you should be aware of. When you have started working on your project, the next milestone really comes this evening with the draft submissions that are due at midnight today. For this, you'll need, all you need to do is submit your idea in one sentence. This is so that the organizers and partners know what challenges you all are working on.
And the Saturday is all about working on your project. We encourage you to take mentoring from our partners as much as possible. And Saturday is the perfect time to have a longer discussion with the mentors as well. But you know what? To be honest, I already want to know if I won the 3,000 euros. When and how is that happening?
You know, I get that you're excited, MJ, but let's be patient for a while. There's still a couple of more things that are happening. So the final submission deadline is at 12 p.m. on Sunday, and we would like to remind that for that final project, we need a 2-minute-long video, and that everyone in your team should be joining the peer reviewing period for that. Instructions can be found in the participant guide. And now to the exciting part. So after 2 p.m. on Sunday, we will get in touch with the top 5 teams based on the peer reviewing and give instructions on how to join the closing ceremony, where teams, the top 5 teams, will have the chance to pitch their projects on the live stream. If you're in the different time zone, this goes to the online people, please remember that you will be contacted at 2 p.m. Finnish time, so stay tuned for that.
Now for our live participants, the Brella contains an area map of Startup Sauna, but if you get lost at any point or have any questions, please look for people wearing 30 SDG t-shirts and then ask questions and we will help you. When setting up a meeting on Brella, Brella will automatically assign you a meeting room if any are available. So please note the small framery phone booths are available for anyone to use, but prioritizing our partners.
And now, finally, we're moving to the challenges of the event. The Sustainable Development Goals by the United Nations offer a blueprint for achieving a more sustainable future. The 17 different goals address the most severe challenges our world is facing. Solving these goals requires balancing social, economic, and environmental sustainability, and some great innovations from all over the world.
That is why we are so happy that you joined with us for this weekend. Next, we will hear more about the challenges that are awaiting us. Let's welcome on the stage challenge partner representatives.
First, let us welcome Edward from AI to AI. Let's see. Should be on.
Pop, pop. Okay, great. All right, so our challenge focuses on 3 different categories, and I'm actually quite fine if you solve something else with them as well. But it revolves around this, which is a real-world interaction device called Pallo. So you can think of this as a cell phone, except it doesn't have a screen on it because it's not meant to suck you into a virtual world or an artificial world, but to keep you in this one. Otherwise, it's full of sensors. It can communicate directly with you using lights, sound, vibration, and so forth. It senses the presence of others. You can do a lot of things with that. We're primarily looking at gender equality, education, and well-being. So if you want to make this into a yoga ball or come up with an idea like that, please be welcome to do so. I'll be here for at least an hour and a half today and the whole entire day tomorrow, so I'll be able to answer more of your questions in terms of I don't have enough time right now to explain all the sensors that are in here. But you need to think of this as what could you do if you had a platform where you can make apps that is not a cell phone and that is not VR goggles. We stay in this world when you work with Pallo.
Awesome.
Thank you so much, AI to AI, for your challenge. And joining us on the stage, we have a Ville from City of Espoo.
Thank you, MJ. Pilvi, haluatko tulla? Tule vaan. Also Pilvi joini. Hyvä. Paikka. Wonderful to be here, especially, of course, everyone in Brella, but especially, of course, people here physically. I think we've all been looking forward to opportunities such as this. I come from the city of Espoo, and we have the SDG 11, I believe, as one of the main goals. For the challenge and for your innovations, please feel free to use the SDGs as an interconnected, holistic entity. I think we, together with the organizers, designed the challenge to be something about sustainable and smart cities. And the reason being that a city functions so that we have schools, we have hospitals, elderly homes, etc., roads, and you're very welcome to design, implement something concerning that. What we really hope is that you bravely dive into the world of radical innovation and create the future together with us, because that's something that we don't know. And that is something where instead of only incremental changes, we need those radical ones as well. And finally, perhaps the most important thing is that we would so much appreciate and welcome the theme of citizen engagement. So we strongly believe that cities are created together with the community, meaning the startups, meaning large companies, venture programs, universities, and citizens. I believe that's one definition of democracy. Final thing, as my colleague, super happy to be here still this evening together with you, and then tomorrow and Sunday as well. MJ, do we still have some time for questions if there are or questions at a later stage?
We'll have time for that later.
Perfect. Looking forward to working with you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Willem, Pilvi as well. Next, we have Yusuf from the Deacons Foundation with the Kymppi project.
Thank you very much. And thank you also to the organizing team. Yes, our challenge cities on the SDG 13. We have a huge challenge caused by the climate change, particularly in Eastern Africa and in Horn of Africa. We have been seeing that, and many also assessments show that this area of the world, particularly in Africa, the climate change and also the climate is increasing by 2 centigrade. And that's also predicted that this increase will increase until 6 centigrade in the future, by the end of this century. So from you, we are expecting to get something, a platform that can increase the resiliency of the communities in Horn of Africa, particularly in Horn of Africa. We have formulated the challenge paper so that it gives you a very good background also. And we expect that something already existed is not invented again, something which is branded for this SDG 13 that's increasing the resilience of these communities. And I will be available in the weekend, and also my colleague Leo Stranius, who is an expert in climate change issues here in Finland, will be available also online. So thank you very much. I thank also to MG and the team also.
Yeah, thank you, Yusuf. It's a very important topic, and I'm sure we have a local people joining from the East Africa as well. So looking forward to it. Next is Peace Invaders, Wicked Helsinki, and Color Up Peace. Nupu, Elisa, stage is yours.
Hello, everyone. I'm Nuppu, co-founder of Peace Invaders. And this is Lisa, our Ukrainian peace tech expert from Color Peace. And together with Wicked Helsinki, we are bringing you a challenge where you can join the effort in helping Ukraine by creating innovative interventions to reduce suffering and meet acute needs and help repair what the war has destroyed.
Since February 24 this year, over 7 million Ukrainians have been internally displaced and around 5 million have fled Ukraine to seek safety abroad. The war has resulted in grave environmental devastation and destruction of critical infrastructures and has created risks for global food insecurity. But as a Ukrainian, I believe that the future can be peaceful and it can be sustainable. And we are proposing this challenge to you to think collectively what we can do now and from here. If you choose our challenge, we have created 5 roadmaps for you, for your ideation along the lines of 5 different SDGs. And we have done that so that you would have the space to make the best out of your ideas for peace.
Yes, and I'm not sure how familiar you are with peace building or peace tech. However, our our team of mentors have expertise in peace building, peace tech, design, business, and social sciences. And we will be here this weekend to help you create solutions that will actually have big impacts, potentially. And we really hope you will join us. Thank you.
Thank you. What a topical challenge, really. Last, but definitely not least, by our own from this venue, Aalto University. So I would like to invite Jussi, Lauri, and Sonja to the stage.
Hello everybody, and it's really great to see you here live, and also you there online, wherever you are. It's fantastic that you've risen up to these challenges, and I'm really looking forward to finding what you build and innovate in the next 48 hours. Entrepreneurial spirit is about going towards problems, not away from them, and we definitely have a pretty big problem for you guys to start solving. So Jussi can put a little bit more color, who's the head of sustainability here at Aalto University, on what that problem exactly is.
So we are living in the middle of energy crisis, and it became more and more evident after Russia started to invade Ukraine. We are dependent on fossil fuels. We are dependent on imported energy, and we have to get rid of that energy dependence for two reasons: for peace and for our climate. Energy crisis is never just a sector crisis in energy sector. It's a societal crisis always. And now we need to develop new means how to create clean energy, how to save energy. We are in a situation where it is possible that energy sources not only from Russia, but from all the other surrounding countries get closed. And we will face energy deficit in various European countries, where we consume much more energy than we actually produce. So the problem is acute. We don't physically feel it yet, but we will feel it soon.
And therefore, the three of us are inviting any of you to discuss with us this evening and during tomorrow on how to revolutionize energy. So we have kind of made contacts available during tomorrow, with Lauri being here all day. And then Jussi is also available not only on online, but also on mobile for any quick checks. And I will be online coaching also the virtual teams during tomorrow. And we evaluate the works based on the innovation and the impact and the implementation. And we are so happy to then discuss your ideas and shape them further, because the future is there. And join us if you are excited about energy. Thank you.
Thank you for the introductions, all of you. And especially thank you so much for coming to this venue to be with us physically. So partners and mentors are available here at Startup Sauna, and of course, as well as Umbrella. You can start booking the mentoring already, right?
And Umbrella, you can also see all the amazing challenge-specific prizes. And in addition, during the closing ceremony on Sunday, you will be able to vote on the winner of the main prize of €3,000.
We've also invited a distinguished speaker to cheer you up, to get you ready for the sleepless weekend. Janne Laine, the Vice President of Innovation at Aalto University. Let's give a warm Startup Sauna welcome to Janne. Woo!
there is always a risk that people get sleep when Vice President of Innovation comes and start to talk about. You say that I will know how to use it. Yeah, sure. Yes, first of all, I think that I'm sponsoring this event, at least partly. I hope that's okay for you. So our collaboration junction is, of course, very important role for Aalto University, and of course, Aalto Venture Program is doing amazing work. For example, this is a good example of that. I just say a couple of things about our doings at Aalto, which we are very proud of, and this is part of the outcome of Aalto University. So, first of all, not long talks about our strategy, but anyhow, the purpose of our university is shaping a sustainable future. So it's very, very, of course, topical also for you for this weekend. And when we look at the impact area of our strategy, there especially our idea is that we really would tackle these big issues, global issues, to try to solve grand challenges that we are achieving or we already are facing today. Together, utilizing the creativity, entrepreneurial mindset, and deep understanding about the scientific backgrounds, what we all bring together. Then Jussi, who you just met, had made a summary of different activities of our sustainability at Aalto, what type of impact it generates. So it's, of course, very wide spectrum of different aspects. And what we try to do at our university is that in all doings what we have at Aalto, we try to remember that how to also think about what are the sustainability angle on that. It's educational, it's research, it's on our impact, and of course the people who are working at Aalto and our stakeholders. So at the end of the day, we hope that we will generate a better society with this type of combination. Then I just take not long talks about what type of achievements we have had, but just took 2 slides about highlights of last year, what has been in the international media 2021 related to Aalto. And if you just look at the examples, what we have there, okay, Finland is the happiest country as such. That's maybe not because of Aalto, but that our professors have look at that topic also and published something related to that. Then you see that our designers have made very many nice breakthroughs related to sustainable design, for example, and got awards around that area. And like, for example, we have also professors who are trying to understand that how the climate change is going to influence the production of food, for example. So we are really very much putting emphasis on these sustainable area topics already now. And two more things is that when we are doing research, so we are really targeting novel things and breakthrough innovations in all of our doings. And I take only 2 examples. One is the area we have been putting very much emphasis last year is textile area. As you know, there is 100 million ton textile waste every year coming, and that is a very, very big problem for environment. And we have developed the concept that you can use waste material, recycled textile, recycled paper to make new novel textile fibers for clothing and other, let's say, technical textiles and home textiles. So it's a patented technology. We have their spin-out company established, and we are very proud of that. It's a completely closed-loop operation. All chemicals are recycled, no water is used, and all materials are recycled there. Then the other example is Ice, as very many of you know, it's a originally student-driven project that then has grown very much this company. And as an example, one can monitor, for example, climate changes with this type of business. So we are very happy about the spin-out companies, what we have been generating also from Aalto. And we support entrepreneurship, and like I mentioned already, so Aalto Venture Program is has a very key role in our doing. So many students get to know what is entrepreneurial mindset, how to do things in a new way, taking risk and so on. So therefore, as you see from the numbers, so very many students, like more than 2,000 every year, participate in AVP courses, and one of this is, for example, is this what we do here, and I'm very proud of the doings of AVP because sustainability is in the core of the activities in all of your doings. And last but not least is that our collaborators, we are now in Startup Sauna, so we have a lot of alumni activities, and one of them is Junction. And of course, we are very proud of you also, your doings. So thank you for your collaboration, and let's solving the SDGs. And I just have to say that good luck.
Wow. Thank you so much, Janne, for that. I think this is only possible at Aalto. So we're so proud to be here.
Thank you. And remember to check the participants guide if you have any further questions. And you will find all the answers how this weekend is going to roll out.
You can also contact us and partners on Brella or shoot an email to hello@hackjunction.com.
And share your hackathon moments with us. #serve the SDGs and tag us at Hack Junction and at Aalto Ventures program so that we could also showcase your experiences.
So let the hacking begin. Good luck, everyone.
Have fun!
And together, let's solve the SDGs. Thank you. Toivo.